did you start out writing, and what were your main inspirations?
I started out writing, I was about 21, I think, when I started. And I just wrote a book. I went, I want to be a writer, and I wrote a book. And I taught myself to typing the book out. And I sent it out to a publisher, and it came back. And I was so devastated by this. I thought, I thought the first publisher I sent it to would go, yes, we want to publish your book. And they didn't. So obviously I'm doing something wrong. I need to figure out how this works, what the system is, how does writing happen. So I got up the next morning and went, right, I'm now a journalist. And I was. And for the next 3 or 4 years, I was a journalist specializing in publishing, in science fiction and fantasy and horror. I mean, all the things I was interested in, basically, because if you're a journalist, you can ask anybody any questions you like, and they don't mind. They'll just answer them because you're a journalist. It's magic. It's like asking people to make funny faces when you're a photographer. They will, because you're a photographer. So I got to interview people, and I got to talk to people, and I got to learn how things worked. And somewhere during the course of that, I wrote my first 2 books, which were non-fiction books. And then I wrote another non-fiction book, and then somewhere in there I was doing Sandman and writing Good Omens with Terry Pratchett, and I looked around and I had a writing career.